Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a pretty interesting and unique one-shot issue within my collection. It's a crossover between Maximum Press and Marvel. Prophet, Cable. Came out in 1997. It's super cool to see two Rob Liefeld creations that are from separate comic book universes fused together in one story. Well, Cable's like co-created by Rob Liefeld, but you guys understand. I know nothing about Prophet. I know nothing. He seems to be pretty interesting because one thing, I live in Argentina, as I said many times before in these videos. So Marvel and DC stuff was pretty easy to get. You would get local editions from Spain, from Mexico, even the American stuff in English. That was easy. But stuff from Image was really hard. I just remember seeing at my local shop, maybe some Spawn stuff, Wildcats, Youngblood, but it was like next to impossible to get a whole run, like get a series, ongoing series and stuff like that. So I sort of steered away because I really wanted to get complete collections. So I missed out on a lot of stuff because I guess these characters are super cool. So with this particular issue, I remember when I first read it, I thought it was pretty cool. I love the art. Rob Liefeld's name's all over the place on this thing. But I was really surprised when I reread it the other day that Rob Liefeld is not the artist on this thing. Even though there's like one page that it's super Rob Liefeld. Like I feel like he did just one page and he's just not credited for it. But he's credited for the story. Script by Robert Napton. Pencils by Mark Bacarijo and Paul Scott. Styles are very reminiscent to Rob's. The inking and coloring is really good. Norm Rapman, Jonathan Sibble, colorist Laura Pepton. Killer job. I think it really, especially with this particular quality of paper, I really love it. And this is pretty old comic book, and it still looks really awesome. And the pages have been very well treated. They're not even yellow, so it's pretty high quality. So even though this is a one-shot, you can tell immediately this is a second part to a story. So this one's Prophet, Cable. I guess the other one was Cable, Prophet. Domino gets kidnapped by the arch villain, I guess, of Prophet. His name is Crypt. This leads to Cable. He seems to have infiltrated Prophet's base, thinking that Prophet is Crypt. And now he has a gun to his head. Prophet's sidekick or mentor, or whatever this guy's name is. His name's pretty cool. He's Kirby. He's got a gun to his head. Cable has a lot of explaining to do. So once they clear up that they're not enemies and they both are after the same guy, they decide to join forces. It's sort of sad, at least within this issue, we don't get the classic superhero misunderstanding and they don't battle it out for a couple pages. But I guess Cable's pretty reasonable. He had a gun to his head. So that aside, Cable's costume, or the suit he's wearing, is really cool. It's like this bulky astronaut suit. And I remember having that particular action figure back in the day. I'm not sure if it's this specific suit, that particular action figure. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it, put it in the video. But I freaking love that thing. It was so cool. I had like 2 Cable action figures, and I always played with that one. The other one that had the original Cable design, that was cool, but the action figure looked really weird. I always left that one aside. So, that aside, we got both of our heroes decide to forge an alliance. They're going to hunt down this bad guy called Crypt. They go to the end of time. It seems that Prophet also dabbles in time travel and stuff like that. And we see that Crypt, Prophet's bad guy, has made an alliance with Kang. So I remember back in the day, this was the first time I ever saw Kang in a story. I thought he looked super cool. And Kang and Crypt have set up a trap. They want to fool Prophet or Cable to try to grab the Cosmic Cube. Like, it seems that neither of the two bad guys can get it, so they want to trick the heroes to do it because they're probably going to die if they do. And this will leave the way open to Kang to be able to use the Cosmic Cube, so on and so forth. And sorry there, I just saw him looking at me over at my desk because I do have a Marvel Legends Kang figure. He looks so freaking awesome. And the funny thing is, like, this hand is to hold this rifle. These things are always really stiff. Hold like this, right? But for me, he looks like he wants to have a cosmic cube in his hand. Like with that specific position, I know that the Red Skull Marvel Legend that came out recently comes with the cosmic cube, so I have to get that. So because I have to get him with the pose with the cosmic cube, it's gonna look freaking awesome, and it really reminds me of this particular story. So that aside, Cable and Prophet do not fall for the trap. Kang freaks out. He sends Crips like, deal with that muscle-bound giant dude that came with Cable. Dispose of him. I'm going to deal with Cable. And this is a page that I'm telling you guys that, for me, Liefeld did this just one page. That face is so the most Liefeld type of face you can get. This is his style. That or the two pencilers went like really hardcore on copying Rob's style, because this looks spot on. So obviously our heroes are able to defeat Crypt and Kang. Everything resolves just perfectly. Actually, Cable, I don't understand the logic, but he traps Kang within the cosmic cube. And one thing that took me a while to realize back when I was a kid, that I thought this was totally canon. So I thought Kang was trapped in the cosmic cube. So later on, I remember seeing him pop up in other stories. But wait, how the hell did he get out of the cosmic cube? So that aside, this standalone issue, it's just a lot of fun. Again, it was the first time I ever got to see Kang in a story. He's I enjoy Kang stories, even though they're way too convoluted. Now I want my Kang to have a cosmic cube, and that's going to cost me some money. So I hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time.